Hey, welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. I can't believe this weather. If I'd known it was going to be like this in November, I would have bought a dealership in West Palm Beach
Yes.
10 years ago. You know, this is so nice. It's absolutely crazy. Even our producer's got his sleeves rolled up.
Yeah, I know. He keeps going like this, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
sir. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah, he's got the sun. He's actually getting a suntan. You are going to see such beautiful vehicles today, all Wisconsin inspected. Huge amount of vehicles. You're not going to see them all because it's only a half-hour show. We'll start off with trucks. Then we'll go into the cars. Then we'll go into the sport utilities. And I tell you what, we have such a great selection. You got Benna's 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty, which we've never said no to a customer. You've got all these Wisconsin inspected, which means the price, the payment, the auto check is in the dash, and we completely bring the car back to code. Especially all-wheel drives could cost $2,000, $3,000 some cases, and bring them back before you even have a chance to buy them. So that's going on. I want to thank everybody for last month. #1 in retail sales for new vehicles, Wisconsin, Duluth, up the upper Midwest, the whole thing. Benna Ford finished #1. And here's the interesting thing. Superior Chrysler, little store down on Ogden Avenue, about a year and a half ago, finished #2 in the Wisconsin region.
Is that
right
crazy?
behind Benna.
Wow.
I mean, they got 2,000 people a day driving by there.
Yep.
And finished #2 in the Wisconsin region. So absolutely crazy. Tell everybody about your $100,000 because you're going to be spending it.
Yes, I am. So this is my favorite time of the year. I love it when November hits. And the reason is because this guy and his accountant have to meet together and say, time to clear some inventory. So he says, here, have X amount of dollars. In this case, $100,000 per store, and I can do whatever I want with it. I can write down your trade. I can write down our vehicle. I can sit here and take all this money and mesh it around, because if you're here and I've got this kind of money, I'm telling you, you're going to drive away in something that you love.
Well, Carl called me again. He says, Carl Woodward and Associates, he does our CPA, does all of our stuff. He called me, he says, I know I'm flying in there in January and February to see you. Here you go again, $2.3 million, too much in used vehicles. I said, yeah, we set records last month, #1 in new car sales.
Yep.
He says, sounds like an excuse, get rid of them. 2.3 million both locations. So I tell you what, sit back in that couch.
Couch.
I got a new word for it.
Sit on the
Sit
couch.
back in that couch, grab something to eat, grab something to drink, and enjoy the show. Well, I tell you what, Rob, #1, I want to thank everybody for voting Benna Ford best of the best. Think about this, 65% of the used vehicles we sell out of Minnesota. Best of the best in new. Best of the best in pre-owned. Best of the best in service oil changes of all the dealerships. And there's some pretty stiff competition out there. And boy, I tell you, I'm really happy with that. That is really fantastic. And the month of October, we finished #1 in northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin for Ford Motor Company, new vehicle sales.
Isn't that
amazing? Even the little
amazing?
Chrysler store that you spend half your time at.
Yeah.
Finished #2 in Wisconsin.
Hey, how about that?
You can't even barely get there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's the hardest thing to get to. 2,000 people a day drive by Ogden Avenue. Finished #2 against Toyota and everybody else. Honda,
Yep.
Kia,
It's
Hyundai.
all about that good product.
Yep,
you know?
so here we go.
All right, so maybe scoot up a little bit. 2017 Ford Mustang, very, very nice. You know, it's getting to that time where it's time to move the metal. You know, let's get it down the road. Motors here. Come on down, get your sports car, because the prices do go down before that snow starts.
Absolutely
thickening.
beautiful vehicle, $26,500, $395 a month. You can sharpen a pencil. We, our accounting firm, Woodward and Associates, they do the same thing to me every November 1st. You got money you got to set aside, which we've done all year. We got to reduce the inventory by $2.3 million at both locations. So the first bundle of money we've given you is $100,000. So if somebody comes in and says, yeah, it's a good sale price, but I owe more on my trade than I really wanted, you can use the money there. It's a good sale price, but I can't afford it, so you can drop. And you can use this money anywhere you want.
Yeah, and that you know, and I always get excited this time of year because it's now my money. And I like passing that on to Joe Consumer, to our viewers, to our friends, to our family, to all these people. It's 100 G's, and I'm ready to rock and roll and give this thing away. So 2016 F-150 XLT, that's the Northland edition that Troy's got all set to go. He's one of a kind when you come down to see Troy.
Absolutely, $35,800, $545 a month, $545 a month.
You know, you're going to see this truck selection is very hot right now, and the main
What a
reason.
nice color too. It doesn't show dirt.
Yeah, white gold, you know, 2018 F-150 XLT, of course, in the crew cab this time. Very, very nice, and you're gonna see a lot of great deals on the pre-owned F-150s because a lot of people, because of the selection of inventory we had on the new F-150s, and guess what? We're getting the great trades with low miles.
38.25, 12 a month, but don't forget, we got that $100,000 set aside. My CPA called and yelled at me again. Said, I thought you learned your lesson. Well, I said we had record sales. We finished #1 up here. We finished actually #7 in the whole Twin City region.
Yeah.
That's where we get all the trade-ins.
That's right.
And you know what his answer was? Sounds like excuses.
Oh, what?
I go,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
He
I
said,
got an excuse
bring
to
that
get.
used car inventory down so you're in guide. So when you finish off the year, you got your year and write down. I've seen the money you've set aside. So go ahead and use it, and I'll quit yelling at you.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
you're gonna yell because I'm telling you, you give me $100,000 to write down or put
Yep.
into trades, it's gonna happen. 2019, this is a nice F-150, the XL in the race red, ready to go.
35.2, $470 a month, $470 a month. Don't forget, it is our huge end of the year, November, December, write down month on all these Wisconsin inspected vehicles from bumper to bumper. They are put right back to factory specs. It's the law over here in Wisconsin, and all the prices are in the window. Beautiful, beautiful 2013 F-150 XLT, $20,500, $298 a month. I bet you're gonna get this truck under $20,000.
I just might. You never know with
Yep.
100 G's worth of write down money, I just might.
And thank you, everybody. What a coach for kids we had.
Oh, that was huge.
We'll get the final number from Carla, but thank you, everybody out there. It has been a huge success. I know we're over 1,000 coats. It is Carla's and mine, one of our favorite charities, along with Just Kids Dental and a few other ones.
Yep.
Anything that involves children, we absolutely love those programs. So.
Yep. 2019 F-150
Right,
XLT ready to go in the Oxford White. Less than 500 miles on this one too.
You're saying 40,400, but now you got that money. I bet you
Yeah.
it goes out under 40 G's.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Benna Ford would like to thank you for voting us Best of the Best. Best pre-owned car dealer for the 3rd year in a row. Best new car dealer for the 2nd year in a row. And this year you voted us Best Oil Change. We owe it all to you, the customer, for voting for us. Whether you're looking for new, pre-owned, or service, Benna Ford is proud to put the customer first. From Pat and Carla Ringgold, thank you Northland for voting us Best of the Best.
Hey, Pat Ringgold from Benna Ford. When it comes to Wisconsin inspection, our technicians take the vehicles in on trade. When they take them in from bumper to bumper, they make sure everything's back to factory specs. Then they sign off. Then it goes on the lot. On the lot, it's got the technician who signs off everything's in perfect running condition. We price it. We put a payment in it. We put an auto check on it. So you know the history of the vehicle from the time it is manufactured. So in buying or purchasing a used car, come on down to Benna Ford. Wisconsin inspection is huge.
There you go, 2017
A
Lisdall
spendy topper.
cruising up here. Wow, how fast you're fast.
Yeah.
2017 F-150, that's the XLT. You get a couple of that with the FX4. You have the matching Lear topper and the 4-wheel drive. This is a really, really
Now,
good
Brian
looking truck.
always does something for us, but he's dropping, he's filing intellectual bankruptcy right now because he hasn't showed us. What do you always show us? The first truck through, auto check.
Yeah,
Show it to the
see?
camera.
See, there's the auto
At
check.
Benna Ford, the reason we sell 62 to 63% of our vehicles to people in Minnesota every year is the stringent Wisconsin laws. We need to take a vehicle like this, tie rod ends alone, and doing some front end work can be thousands of dollars.
Yep.
We bring these all up to factory specs. If you want a copy of the RO before you buy it, we'll do that for you. Plus, we put the price and the payment in the window. Titles at the dealership, so you make sure that's nice and clean. That can become a huge deal. Make sure it wasn't a flood car or something from down south. And we go ahead and do an auto check, which gives you the whole history of the vehicle from the time it was manufactured to right till today.
That's right.
That's what makes it so easy. 42,150, $568 a month, $568 a month.
You know, here's a cool thing
we
about
always wanted to wait for these when they came in.
yeah.
Busy place already this morning.
Yeah, I know. It's like a zoo. Vicky Sticks has it pulled up. You know, we have all these huge Shelby trucks, the Tuscany trucks, Harley Davidson trucks, the Roush trucks, all these different vehicles. Well, the good thing about that is, guess what we get? We get the trade-in when people go to replace them. 2018 Roush F-150, all loaded up. Leadfoot's the color. upgraded rims, the moonroof, the nav, the leather, the heated and cooled seats, ready to go.
You know, you always told me if I ever buy a dealership down in West Palm Beach, because that's where Johnny and Greg are, you want to come down there. If it's like this, which it is in November down there, I can see why you want to come down there.
Yeah, right.
$63,999, $877 a month, $877 a month. That's a beautiful looking Roush. Boy, look at the trucks we've got.
Oh, we've got such a selection. In 2016 F-150, you can hear some pretty upgraded exhaust on this one.
Yep.
In the crew cab with the XLT. Very cool truck, ready to go.
$29,999, $451 a month, $451 a month. All Wisconsin inspected. You got that $100,000 to play with. They got a beefy looking GM.
Yeah, look at that thing. A little Chevy Silverado, 2016. Yep. Boy, if you want to talk about cosmetically upgraded, there you go. The wheels.
Okay, let me say it.
Yeah.
Murdered out wheels.
Murdered out wheels. You hear that,
yeah,
Keith?
He's been saying it for 20 years.
Yeah, he's choice. Look at the upgrade everything here. This is just a great looking LTZ Silverado.
Yeah, $33,900, $514 a month, $514 a month. Fantastic truck. Oh, we know how these things are all like. Ram truck.
Yeah, boy, they're another hot seller. 5.7 liter Hemi in that Ram half ton. In this, I love this desert sand color. It's really cool. 2019, you've got the murdered out rims, of course, and that tonneau cover all set to go, ready to go.
Well, you spent half
miles.
your time here, half your time at Superior Chrysler. I bet you've sold a Warlock or two in the last year,
Oh,
huh?
boy, do they ever sell.
Absolutely beautiful. 5.7 liter Hemi. Now, this is both stores. You got $100,000 because when Carl called me, my CPA, and he said, you got to drop 2.3 million. That wasn't just Benna. That's both stores got to drop 2.3 million combined.
Yep.
So it's a little easier for you this year, but I figure this way, if you don't start dropping this inventory, I'm going to forward your cell phone from Carl, and then he can call you.
Yeah, I've talked to him.
I'm not going to take his calls anymore. He's going to yell at me.
I'm going to have to do the old block the call with that guy,
Yeah.
too, because he'll definitely yell at me, because I plan on giving it all away. So here you go, 2018 F-150 XLT. D-Rock's got it all set. He's got his mask, he's got his sunglasses, he's got his 5 o'clock shadow this early in the morning on a Saturday. FX4, tonneau cover, vent shades, you name it, it has it. This is a cool truck.
Yep. $44,500, $599 a month, $599 a month. Here at Benna Ford and Superior Chrysler, we have invested not only in your safety, but also the safety of all our valued employees. We have purchased two, they call them Doll Pro e-handheld electrostatic sprayers. I know that's a mouthful, but I'll tell you what, they really work. Every evening after closing, we move through the dealership with these sprayers for everyone's safety. The scientists have found this process to be a rapid and effective in decontamination of large open areas. This process you may have seen on the airlines using them, large commercial buildings, and medical facilities to control the spread of COVID-19 and other SARS-related pathogens. As always, we thank you for your continued support of our two dealerships, and may you and your family be safe. Thank you.
Coats will be distributed at the Superior Salvation Army on Hewitt Avenue, November 11th, 12th, and 13th. The Northland Coats for Kids, keeping Northland children warm.
The nice thing about this truck, you'll always be able to find this truck in a parking lot.
Yeah, right.
There's just no way you can get around it.
Yeah, Luke is a huge Packers fan, and he told me that he was going to buy this truck and put green rims on it and green accessories the whole way around it. 2018, bright old yellow with the nav on this one, with the twin panel, with the tonneau cover.
Well, they're
It's all loaded
thinking
up.
of changing, Green Bay Packers, I think of changing their you know, I'm not sure what a Packer looks like, what they've got, what they, you know, like the Vikings, they got the Vikings guy, but they want to go with Harry Potter for the rest of the year.
Luke, you got to apply on that one.
So Luke's going to have to apply on it. They want him to fly around.
Flying around Lambeau on your Nimbus 2000, Harry.
Yeah, and then at the very end, they want him to crash. Yeah. In the Vikings end. $36,900, $494 a month, $494 a month.
Now this next truck is in this area is very original. It's almost one of a kind, you'd like to say. It's a 2017. It's a Z71. This is a Silverado Real Tree Edition. It is totally loaded. The leathered up, the camo going down the side.
So if you like wood.
Yeah, there you go. Nice rig.
Z71. How do you spell that? $42,500, $653 a month, $653 a month. Do we have any cars or sport utilities?
You know, we kind of wanted to feature the trucks and SUVs. There are going to be some cars, no
we only
worries.
have a half-hour show. You're going to see about half. We got to go to BennaFord.com and take a look at our inventory. $56,500, $771 a month for a 2018 Platinum. What a beautiful, beautiful truck.
That is a nice truck.
You don't like white? Here you go to blue.
There you go, 2011 this time, low price on this
Sam the
one.
cameraman.
Yeah, Sam the camera. Nice FX4, low price going on it in the extended cab FX4.
Do you realize
with the
his
tonneau.
face is the face of Facebook?
He's the face of Facebook.
Yeah.
He just shakes his head.
He's going, why am I sitting here?
Yeah. There's T-Bucket 2017 F-150. Again, that race red. It's a very popular color in the extended cab. The bed liner's already in it. Has the chrome
I was
package.
listening to Jason Manning the other day on KQ.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure out, he was talking about Dorothy Hamill, and then it clicked. It clicked. 36.5, 556 a month. He's talking about Troy.
Yep.
Dorothy Hamill, I saw a picture of her, and her hair looks still exactly it did when she was Olympian.
Yeah, right.
And Troy,
just bang.
Who's got like 9 kids, and older, his hair doesn't move.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There's Timmy Romance 2020 F-150. Look at this, a pre-owned 2020. It comes from those rental companies, and I'll tell you, they are very nice trucks, very low miles, and you don't have to mess with that first year depreciation.
$42,950, $579 a month, $579 a month. Silverado time again.
Yeah,
boy, what a beautiful selection.
Yeah, I know. There's so many nice trucks, so many different makes, models, configurations, mileage. 2015 Silverado.
Benna Saturday morning truck show.
Truck show, a lot of trucks. We'll get to the rest of it though. In the 4-wheel drive in the bright blue.
$25,800, $383 a month, $383 a month. If you're looking at a truck at all, you absolutely have to look at a Wisconsin certified, Wisconsin inspected truck, because nothing would upset somebody more. Say you're buying this beautiful 2018 truck. You bought it for a private party, okay? And all of a sudden you drove it. Next thing you know, you hear some noises and stuff in the front end, because that's where they all come from.
Yep.
And all of a sudden you still look at it, all of a sudden you go to a dealership and they say it'll be $3,800 bucks, or $2,200 bucks, or $1,800 bucks to fix it, because the trucks are very expensive. And you just bought it. To you, it was a brand new vehicle. Here we have a 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. We've never said no. If you're going to hear a noise, you're going to hear it right away.
Yep.
And bring it in, $100 deductible. You put motors in, transmissions in, everything in. We've never said no to our customer in 20 years, and that's why 60 to 70% every single month buy from Minnesota. $38,500, $516 a month, $516 a month.
How's it going, everybody? Riley Hawk here again at Benna Ford out here in Superior, Wisconsin. Here to tell you about a really special build. This is actually one of my favorite trucks on our lineup. This one is the 2020 Harley-Davidson Edition F-150 built by Tuscany Motor Company. So when Ford sends these over to Tuscany, what they do is the upfit. You can obviously see all the orange badging, all the Harley-Davidson accents inside and out of this thing. You can see what they did with the tires. They actually put on 22-inch Fat Boy style rims. You know, they completely make a statement anywhere you go. Besides the overall appearance on the outside of the truck, what's actually the most important and the most impressive part of this truck is actually the supercharged V8 on the inside. This thing is pumping out over 700 buff horsepower. And we're gonna come around to the look on the inside here. And now, as far as you can see, no truck like this would be complete without the power deploying running boards with the rock guard to protect it as well. You know, this thing is actually capable of going anywhere that you want it to go. I know it has the fancy low profile tires on it, but these tires have a lot of tread on them. These are the open country Toyo AT2 tires. So it does give you the ability of kind of the best of both worlds, being able to go out to the hunting shack and then taking it downtown to show off on a Friday night. On the inside of this truck is actually, I'd say, equally as impressive on the inside as it is on the outside. You can definitely tell everything they've done on the inside, all the orange stitching, orange badging, even the gauge cluster on the inside is completely different. They have put a lot of work into this truck. It's a very special build. And if you have any questions when it comes to any of, you know, the Harley-Davidson trucks we have, Shelby, Waldock, please feel free to give us a call. And I also do want to thank you guys for the second year in a row for awarding us as the best new and used car dealership in the Twin Ports area. Thank you. Have a good night.
Crew Cab 2020 XLT, again, ready to go with these low mileage. Get rid of that first year depreciation. If you don't want to go new, go pre-owned. Here's a good choice.
$42,950, $579 a month, $579 a month.
2017 F-150, private trade from someone that works here. XL F-150 EcoBoost, the 2.7 spray and bed liner is already there, ready to go in the dark shadow gray.
35.4, $538 a month, $538 a month. And it's so nice, that machine came in, so every single night we sprayed on both dealerships. If you ever look at the airlines, they show these machines that they go around all the chairs and everything on an airline and stuff.
Yep.
We got the exact same ones. We go through the whole dealership every night. Our cleaning company hates it because the windows get a little chalky.
Yeah.
And we go through and we spray everything for COVID. I know it's a little bit rampant up here right now, but I worry about all my employees and I worry about our customers. So those two pieces of equipment showed up, and I think Roger loves spraying this place down.
Oh yeah, well it looks like a little hand cannon,
Yeah.
and it's spraying goop all over.
He's
so
having
you
a
don't-
ball. He puts his gear on and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Nobody's here. Look at this.
2019.
Try to get one of these new.
Yeah, oh man, is
There
it
is
tough.
like 7 in the whole 5-state area.
Get this, 2019 F350, that's the 1-ton in the XL, ready to go in the long box. It's amazing this truck is sitting on our lot.
Well, yeah, and think about this. Call your tax consultant. I know it's a pre-owned, but I've had people tell me that they found a way to get a tax deduction because they bought a pre-owned. This is 2019, 42.5, $573 a month. The only thing this thing's missing is a plow.
Yep.
If you're waiting for a 1-ton to show up, there's none out there.
Yeah, they are so tough to get.
Every factory order is finally starting to trickle in now, finally. That's the only reason we have the trade-ins for sale.
Yeah, you're right. 2016 F250, this time XLT. Keith has it all roaring to go. FX4 in that nice blue jeans metallic color, 4-wheel drive, chrome package going the whole way around.
So Keith, he's added another kid to the stable this year. So I tell you what, Keith should be putting a plow on his, buy it, and he can go out and snow plow for a side job. 33.5, $508 a month, $508 a month. You know, you can't with these masks on, you just know they're saying something.
Yeah, I know. 2018 F-150 this time in the extended cab. So you see the crew cabs, you see the extended cabs, you're seeing regular cabs, you're seeing this huge variety of trucks. We literally have something for anybody. Come on down, check out this
You ever
selection.
notice something different about Derek?
His beard grew since the last time he
At
walked.
8:30 in the morning with that mask on, you don't see any 5 o'clock shadow. 38.8, $521 a month, $521 a month.
It just comes out the sides.
Yeah, permeates through the mask.
And I noticed that young Luke Harry
Yep.
Darwin here.
The new mascot for Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, but I'm a little concerned to what's under that mask because he smiled at me earlier with it down. He literally has this choppy looking summer hairs and summer beard going on. You should see this little mess.
He's got here, there hair.
It looks like a squirrel tail is balding on his face.
Looks like a squirrel. Looks like 2 squirrels got in a fight.
Yeah.
He got here, there hair. Here, not quite everywhere. 41.5, $559 a month. His dad just looks at him and just giggles.
Hey everyone, hey, I just want to talk about how Benna Ford, we're always making it easy. Well, I'll tell you what, free credit score at bennaford.com, no charge to you. It doesn't affect your credit score. You just go to bennaford.com, there's this green banner that you click on, and you just fill out a couple things, takes less than 30 seconds. You get your credit score, it gives you the buying power that you're looking for to get these great rates that are out there on the vehicle that you love.
I know she can drive quicker than that. Absolutely beautiful 2018 Mazda 3 at $14,900, $182 a month. Get out of here.
2019
look at
SEL
that.
Fusion.
Daddy's down to go, what's going on here all of a sudden?
He's
Beautiful
stressing down
Fusion
there.
2019 SEL at $22,500, $290 a month.
Yeah.
More of these Hyundais?
Very good. 2019 Accent this
Yeah,
time.
$13,900, $168 a month, $168 a month.
Isn't it crazy?
Oh yeah, that's why I get through a lot. We don't get a half-hour show.
Yeah, 2019 Fusion.
Yeah, 19 SEL, beautiful, $22,500, $290 a month.
So we're making a point here.
Oh, Fiesta.
Making a point, 2018
What's your
Ford
point?
Fiesta. The point is, there's a ton of cars that don't make it in the half-hour show. If we wanted to sound like an auctioneer, we'd get them all through.
$14,900, $182 a month, $182 a month. Now we're getting into what I wanted to get to, sport utilities. What a fantastic selection of 2000, just sport utilities in general. Beautiful Mitsubishi 2019, $24,925, $325 a month, $325 a month.
2019 EcoSport coming down the line. Great gas mileage, great in the snow, all around nice color in the ruby red.
$22,986. You got that $100,000 write down, $297 a month, $297 a month. Johnny's looking at her. He's got his guys running.
We're just getting
We'll
him
go down to
stressed.
the last one and we'll slow it down and then see how fast he can move.
2020 GMC Terrain SLT loaded up. Very good looking rig in the redesigned body style.
31,550, 418 a month, 418 a month. Now we'll slow it down because he's running around with his green bucket having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Wisconsin inspection from bumper to bumper, especially on all-wheel drives. It can cost thousands if stuff's wrong. Beautiful vehicle, 24.8, 322 a month for 2019 Escape. Absolutely.
There's the Ford Flex.
These are impossible to find.
Yeah, you're right. 2019 limited, all-wheel drive, loaded up in the Ingot silver color. It's a nice rig, leather
You know, the
seating.
one thing Heidi really loved my daughter-in-law about these, with the 3 kids, she could put everybody in there. It actually has more interior room than an Expedition or even a Suburban. It's absolutely crazy. And again, all Wisconsin inspected. You got the $100,000 to go ahead and spend on writing these things down. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle.
2018 Ford Escape. This is the titanium. It's all loaded up from bumper to bumper in the black with the gray cladding.
Again,
Nice all around.
here you go, even on 18, Wisconsin inspected. That's what it's, you know, that's got to be what it's good. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching Saturday Morning Cartoons. You saw plenty of trucks, most trucks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You saw an array of cars. Had a little fun in the middle of that one because I wanted to get some of these sport utilities in. Oh, by the way, the sport utilities you saw, there's so many more on the lot. It's absolutely crazy.
Yep.
In fact, they keep on trying to come over right now and bring them over and stuff. And you know what? You just have to come to the dealership to see all the sport utilities you got. People who struggle with financing, okay?
Yep.
So what do we got to help them? Like you like to say, a lot of times bad things happen to good people.
Well, you know, the cool thing is over this 20-year span of us building relationships, local credit unions, national lenders, subprime banking, there's so many different, 47 lenders are here to give you a chance to reestablish yourself or to figure out what you need to do to get into something newer or nicer than, you know, a lot of dealers try to show you a 2010 with 160,000 miles on it.
Yep.
We like to put you in something newer, something nicer, because if it doesn't break down, you make it to work. And if you make it to work, you make money. If you make money, you're making your car payment. So that's our theory behind it, and it works very well.
So what you're saying is, instead of being a 7, 8, 10-year-old car with a 200,000 miles on it that you hope to God it makes it to work, now they're taking 1 or 2-year-old vehicles.
Yep.
And they're looking forward. I had a customer come in last week. He says, you keep talking about you're looking forward. He said, that really works. He says, they looked at me, they see where I'm at. He went through a real ugly divorce, which is tough on both sides, the guy and the gal. I get it. But it hurt both their credit. And now he says he's going to come in, even though he's got his ex-wife, he's going to help her get a car because both of them got slaughtered.
Yep.
And so, looking forward, what does that mean?
Looking forward is simply the road to recovery. It's all about reestablishing yourself. If you've had a bankruptcy or a repossession or whatever that case may be, we are looking way forward, trying to get you on the path to credit success.
So I know you're saying, like you said a few minutes ago, if the bank sees that you can afford the payment, make the payment, they're going to go ahead and take a chance at a lower interest rate than you've probably ever seen before.
Correct.
So, tell you what, thank you again for Coach for Kids. He's got $100,000 to spend. I hope he spends it and gets rid of both dealerships, gets rid of a lot. I got to drop these vehicles by $2.3 million. So I'll tell you what, get off that couch. We're open at 5 o'clock tonight at both locations. We'll see you down here.